The defense, if you get caught with your hands out of position or you see you're going to get hit, it's a lot quicker and easier to put your shoulder up to your chin area, this area from your tip of your chin to your jaw, and protect that with your shoulder. Let the punch hit your shoulder, glance off the top of your head, and you'll be a lot safer. Throw a right hand, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Throw it at my chin. If I let you hit me in the chin, throw it. I pick that shoulder up, turn into it, use my shoulder just as a defensive. Got my right hand relaxed, throw it. And I just use my chin. I can even stand there. I don't even have to turn away from it. I just use my shoulder as protection. Remember, the fighter is always trying to hit you in the chin to hurt you. So it's the area you want to protect. Now I'm going to have Greg turn to your left. No, I'm sorry, your left out front. Hand down, hand down. I'm going to make him catch this right hand. You can put your right hand up, excuse me, right there, and catch the right hand, half speed. Bring your shoulder right to your chin, just like that. There you go. Now make sure, because I'm going to throw it right at your chin. As you see, he's getting more comfortable. I'm half speed. This is the way you train your fighter over and over. And as he gets better, now what Greg's starting to do is turn away. I don't want him to turn away. I want you to stand right there, pick your shoulder up, and just let it glance off. He's got to get it up. You saw there he didn't get it up in time and it hit his head. If I'm throwing it at his chin, that shoulder will bounce it right off. Now he's pulling away. I want my fighter always to be in position to punch, so I want him to turn into it. Come into it. There you go. Then as he gets better at that, I start throwing it faster. He's looking. He sees it coming. You got to be ready. Every once in a while as a trainer, I'll feint, see what my fighter does, feint, then throw it. Let him see what he's going to see in a fight. That's the proper way to teach him, give him the confidence to stand there and block punches with his shoulders. Okay, so far we've learned it against the right hand. We've caught the right hand. We block it with the shoulder. Now I'm going to teach you a defensive move that's very critical. Sometimes during the course of the fight, you're going to get caught with your hands down. You're going to see a right hand coming. It's too late to parry it. It's too late to pick your shoulder up. You've got one move you can make, and that's to roll under the punch. I'm going to let that right hand come. I'm going to take my head. I'm going to roll it down my chin, down to my neck, my chest area. I'm going to roll under and come right back up. I want that punch to skim my ear so I can roll right under it and come up. Leaves me in position to counterpunch. All right, if Greg throws a right hand, I'm going to practice, do it again. I'm going to do it at half speed so we can see what's happening. I'm going to practice coming up right on as close as I can to his glove. If I go too far out here, it's going to take me too long to get back in position to hit him. So what I want to do is come right up on the right side of the glove. I'm going to have my fighter practice that. He's going to stand there, and in slow motion, you're going to take your head and you're going to roll it right around and come up. Once again, as you roll it, perfect. You want to come up as close to that glove as you can. Even let your ear skim the inside of my glove. Now, keep your eyes focused on your opponent. You got to do it faster. You got to roll your, that's right. You got to roll your head under it. Get 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 under it. Bend your knees a little bit. Bend up, roll under it. That's it. Roll your head. Roll under it. Roll your head. Try that. That's what I want you to do. Do it again. Here comes the right hand. There you go. There you go. Roll under it. Roll under it. No, you're not rolling. What he's doing is dipping his head and stopping. He's got to roll. Throw that right hand. You got to roll under it. You got to roll under it. Come right back up. That's what you want to do. You want to practice that with your fighter. Do it again. Roll. Roll that head. Come right back up. Wait till you see it coming. What he's doing is going down and taking his eyes off. Wait till you see it. Roll under it. Come right back up. Roll that head. When you make the defensive move, make it quick. Boom. Roll. Don't down here and stop. Come up. It's going to be one solid move. There you go. Come on. Roll it. There you go. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. That's a good job. I would work on him on this round after round after round till he perfected it at a better rate, better speed. Okay, we've worked all these defensive moves. I spend at least one round a night on each move. Sometimes in a fight, you're in with your opponent, things don't go as planned. I don't have time to parry the punch. I don't have time to catch the punch. I can't roll under the punch, I'm out of position. I can't block with my shoulder. Last but not least, if I look up and the punch is right about here, traveling, getting ready to hit me, this is your last safety defensive move you can make without getting hit. It's to roll with the punch. I know I'm going to get hit. I'm going to let the punch land, and I'm going to spin it off. What it's going to do is, as an offensive fighter, I see his chin. I'm throwing a punch to land right there. If he rolls with that, as I throw it, my hand, I lose all my power. Because my power is, I'm planning on catching him right there on the spot. If he rolls that punch, for instance, if you throw that right hand, throw it. I gotta spin that head, but I have to get it right back to my target. So just for the instant, if I know that I'm out of position, I'm like this, and he's gonna hit me with that right hand, my last defensive move, throw it, throw it. Even try to get it to where he times it so that when the punch comes, you don't, and he turns that punch over, you don't spin your head until it touches your face and you take the impact. If you do it beforehand, he'll see it. So as that punch is coming, not all the way, right back. That's right, you see it? When you see it coming, once again, throw that right hand. I make my fighter work it over and over and over. That's your last defensive move. That's for only if you're hurt, you see the punch coming, you have no other defense, you spin off the punch. Now we've talked about how to block the defense to the left jab, Greg. We've talked about blocking the right hand, slipping the right hand, rolling the right hand. One punch you got to really protect yourself is against the left hook. You hear about a lot of people who are left hook dominant. If you're fighting someone who's left hook dominant, you got to know what to do with it. The best way to kill a left hook is to go to the left hook. Very risky thing to do, very scary thing to do, but once you learn to go into it and smother it, it's a very good defensive tool. If I'm fighting Greg, he's got his hands up in the peekaboo style. If I'm a hooker, I'm usually setting my hook up with body shots, and then I'm coming to the head with the hooks. I'm trying to hook. Now, what he's doing right there is catching it with, this is a defensive move, amateur defensive move that you can catch the punch on your glove. It doesn't hurt you, but it gives you the effect. It turns you off balance. Plus, it looks like to the judges that or the crowd that you're getting hit. When in reality, you're not getting hurt, but you are taking the shot and taking the blunt of the blow. What I'm going to teach Greg to do, that's one way to block the left hook. A better way to block the left hook is to dip down underneath the left hook. And the way you do that, anytime a fighter's taught how to box, they're taught three basic punches. They're taught a left jab, right hand, left hook. They're always taught, and this is the way it's taught, always throw the left hook after your right hand. So if you're in there boxing with a guy and you feel the right hand come, know in your mind, anticipate that left hook's coming behind it. That's the way he's been programmed. So what I'm going to do with Greg is I throw a right hand to the body. He, without even seeing the left hook, he knows it's coming. He dips under it and comes right straight back up. It's a very quick dip up, dip up. Once again, you want it to be a real quick move to where it goes right as you dip, right on the top of your head, comes right up, and he is in position, therefore, to counter me with a straight right hand over the top, or he could hit me to the body. My body's exposed. The key to also, another thing, a left hooker is notorious for doubling up on his hook. So if he comes inside, he got you positioned, and he throws a hook to the body and a hook to the head. Once you feel that hook to the body, you know he's coming to the head. So you need to go ahead and start your dip under it and come right back up. If I don't throw the second hook, dip, he's still in good position. He's still making his defensive move. I want you to practice on dip underneath that hook. Dip, dip, yeah, come up faster, dip, Dip.